Hey, how you guys doing? I'm Nate Anime and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am back on Grand Theft Auto Online to check out some of the crazy amount of new liveries that Rockstar Games has added into the game with this brand new update that has come out, the bounties update, whatever the heck you want to call it. But they have added a lot of new Itasha liveries as well as regular liveries for other cars as well. But they have added new liveries to already existing cars in the game. This car that I'm driving is one of them. So they have decided to add a whole slew of new liveries for a lot of already existing cars in the game. So if you haven't checked those out, I would check those out. But here on the channel, we're going to be only looking at the anime inspired and, well, the Itasha liveries that have been added for specific cars in the game. Now, a lot of these liveries have actually been added to drift cars in the game, and some of the Itasha liveries have been added to drift cars in the game as well. And these are new Itasha liveries, like in ways you have never seen before, and they're pretty sick. Now, the one downside is a lot of these new liveries, like I did say, they are for the drift vehicles, and they are strictly exclusive to the drift vehicles. For example, this Remus I am driving, or drifting right now, really. You can only get the new Itasha liveries and the new anime-inspired liveries, and just really all the new liveries that come for this vehicle, at least for the drift version. You can only get them for the drift version of this vehicle. You cannot get them for the normal standard tuner's vehicle, which is a little bit unfortunate, and in all honesty, I feel it's a little bit unfair. But yeah, it is a little bit unfortunate that you can't put the brand new liveries onto the standard, regular, non-drift vehicles. But I mean, still though, we get new liveries for drift cars, which it's kind of cool to see. It's not the first time Rockstar has done that, where they have added new liveries for already existing vehicles. In fact, if you've been in the Grand Theft Auto community long enough, or just been playing Grand Theft Auto Online for a very long time, you would actually know that the original Karen Futo actually at some point did not have an Itasha livery on it. That was actually added into the game, as well as some other liveries added to some other cars into the game. But the Karen Futo actually didn't used to have an Itasha livery. It used to just be a regular car with no liveries whatsoever, and then Rockstar decided one day to just add liveries to that car and just a slew of others as well. So yeah, it's kind of cool to see that Rockstar is still doing that trick, and it is cool to see some new liveries added to some of these vehicles. So now that I've explained everything, let's stop drifting and let's actually head over to the Los Santos Customs and see what these liveries look like, because even some of them I haven't seen. So, alright, so we are in the Los Santos Customs now. So currently I have the Shiny Wasabi Kitty Itasha livery on my vehicle. This is a livery that you can get on both the drift and the normal version of the vehicle. This particular livery though, you do have to grind in the Los Santos car meet ranking system in order to unlock this livery, unlike the Princess Robot Bubblegum livery up here, which you can access straight out of the gate once you purchase this vehicle on both the normal and the drift version of the Remus. But we are actually going to be taking a look at the new Itasha livery. So if we'll just go past this livery right here, which is still locked for some strange reason, even though I play this game a lot, but I guess I don't play too much of the Los Santos car meet races or anything like that to unlock it, so I don't know why that is. But yeah, this is where the new livery starts. So as I said before, there are a lot of new liveries, and there are some new Itasha liveries. What I have noticed is there are a lot of anime inspired liveries. Now, just like the overflawed supercar that we checked out a couple of videos ago, there are a lot of Itasha, quote-unquote Itasha liveries like this one right here. We have the manga Itasha livery, which if you don't know what this is or what this references, this is basically referencing animes or mangas like Initial D, where you'll see the kind of the markings on the side of the cars when they are driving. That's what these little lines on the side of the car are. It just shows that there's just wind and force blowing against the car in the mangas when they're driving fast and racing in the Initial D mangas. And then we have another one here, which is basically the same. This one says Easter egg. Oh, yeah. This is definitely an Initial D reference. Oh yeah, oh, that's cool. If you notice the placement of like Unis and everything else. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. And then we got another one. We got 3 anime or manga inspired liveries so far. I don't see anything like Itasha-ish. I don't see any like anime characters on there or anything like that. So this is just mostly based off of like Initial D or racing mangas, which still pretty cool though. Still pretty cool. And then we just have a normal drift missile livery, which this is not an Itasha livery, but this is one of the new liveries that did come with this car. Pretty cool. They're just adding I guess more drift style liveries to this car. If you want to portray your car as like a drift missile or something, they have liveries for that. Let's see what else we got here. Again, some more drift missile type liveries. Again, if you want to portray your car as a drift missile, they got the liveries to do that. Pretty cool stuff. In fact, that actually kind of looks like a reference to the Need for Speed Pro Street. Oh yeah, especially that little side panel, and then the teal green door. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, or at least kind of gives me the vibe of like Pro Street, maybe. If it didn't have that hood option on there, I would say it's kind of referencing Need for Speed Pro Street's S13. And then we got another livery again. So this one is sort of an Itasha livery. Let me explain. So as you can see right there on the door panel, you'll see Shiny Wasabi Kitty. Now this is another drift missile livery. However, Shiny Wasabi Kitty is on the side of it. So in a way, this is kind of an Itasha livery, but kind of not. But it is very interesting to see. And as I did explain a couple of videos ago, it does seem like Rockstar has hired a new artist to make these wraps, because again, as I said before, these are not the cream of the crop type of liveries. Like, not saying the normal liveries are bad or anything like that, but these feel very out of Rockstar style, like something you wouldn't see from Rockstar games. And then we have another livery right here, not an Itasha livery, not a drift missile livery, not at all, but still looks pretty cool though. Still looks pretty good. Not bad. And then we have the Wasabi Manga Itasha livery, which just has Shiny Wasabi Kitty on it. And this livery is pretty sick. Like, it is really, really awesome. Again, props to the artist. And they know who they are. Like, this is a specific artist right here doing liveries for these cars. And this is pretty sick. Again, though, I do wish that these liveries were actually available for the base car, but it is what it is. I mean, at least we have some new liveries for these cars, even if it is just the drift versions. But yeah, man, this is awesome. This looks really, really cool. So we're gonna apply this, and I think we have one more livery left. Okay, yeah, and then another quote-unquote Itasha livery. I guess I'll just consider it an anime-inspired livery at this point. I won't say Itasha. Again, when I see or think of an Itasha vehicle, my definition of an Itasha vehicle is very different from others. So, I don't know. this could be considered an Itasha vehicle to you. But for me, you know, I'm still sitting, you know, scratching my head a little bit, you know, like, yes, but not really, you know. But still, though, it looks pretty good. It looks really good. Again, all these liveries on here, all of them, all these brand new liveries, from manga all the way down to the Ned's Itasha Run livery. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. But obviously, knowing me, I'm going to be choosing the waifu here. I'm going to be choosing Wasabi Kitty. So, yeah, we're going to add her onto the car. And, yeah, let's take it out and see how it looks in the dark of night. Gosh, I really wish we were able to have like custom lobbies and stuff. Yeah, you know what? Let's take it back to the garage and look at the vehicle in the garage. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I think it was a good idea to actually bring this car back to the garage, because then we can actually compare the differences between these two vehicles right here. So obviously we have the normal Itasha livery on the normal Itasha Remus, the good old OG livery. It's kind of crazy to say that now, that we've had this livery for that long on this car, and it was so long ago that they added this livery to this car. Pretty cool stuff. And then over here to our left, we have the new Itasha livery. So I will say though, the color of Shiny Wasabi Kitty is a little bit more on the teal side than over here where she's, you know, her hair is like more greenish. Obviously the Itasha livery, I wouldn't say is better, but is a much different design that's pretty unique to this version of the car, which again, you know, I guess I'm just gonna cry, but I really wish we had that livery for the normal Itasha Remus. But you know, it is what it is. I'll take what I can get. Again though, this livery still looks pretty sick. But yeah, this is awesome. Look at that. And then even the styling on the back of the hood. Too bad this carbon's not real carbon though. But it is nice to you know, see vinyl carbon, I guess. But yeah, man, this design of this livery is absolutely amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, let's take this vehicle out and just drive it around. I guess let's see if we can get a drift race going and try to get some players up in there. Alright, so it's been a hot minute since I've actually done a drift race in Grand Theft Auto Online. Oh wow, this dude actually has a new drift car, or the new vehicle that can be a drift vehicle, but that's actually pretty cool. I was only able to get like one player up in here, but it's all good though, it's okay. So yeah, drifting with the new Itasha livery, pretty cool, pretty awesome. The Itasha Remus, I don't know if it's really a good drifting vehicle. If I am right, I think the ZR350 is actually the OP car when it comes to drifting, if I'm right, because it, you know, of course it is. It's the RX-7, you know, for some strange reason, in just about every game too, not just Grand Theft Auto, but I think even in Need for Speed, like the RX-7 is just like crazy OP when it comes to drifting. So yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, you can drift that car very easily. But yeah, what do you guys think about the new livery? So we do have a lot of other liveries to go through, and a lot of them are actually going to end up being the similar livery as the Postrello, you know, with the whole tentacles thing. Now, someone did actually write down in the comment section about that, and look, I'm a person, you know, if I'm gonna buy a car, you know, that costs that much, you know, and it's going to have a Itasha livery per se, you know, I wanted to actually have a character. And you know, there's actually so many characters in the Princess Robot Bubblegum in-game anime. I mean, like the person in the comments was saying at the bottom of that video that I did with the Postrello, you know, we still have, you know, we have characters like Sword Boy. We have the little, what is it, the cute cat character, the blue and the green one, I think. Is he green? I forget. It's been a while since I've actually looked at that. But you know, we have so many other characters, and you know, we get the tentacle monster. Now, in a way, that is considered an Itasha, you know, because there are vehicles out there in real life that are considered Itasha that don't actually have the anime character, but you know, they can reference the anime. Like, if you're a real OG, then you really know this. If you've ever watched Lucky Star, there was this one, I think like a Subaru Vivo, I think, which is a Japanese K car. Someone actually, you know, ooh, dang. Someone actually came up to a convention with a Subaru Vivo, and you know, most people would look at it and say, why is this random K car just parked in the Itasha showcase area? Well, you would know that's the same car that was being driven in the initial D scene in Lucky Star. So again, you know, a lot of things and a lot of factors can make a vehicle an Itasha vehicle, or just an anime inspired, or you know, a reference vehicle, stuff like that. And our guy just left. But yeah, there are so many factors that can make an Itasha vehicle an Itasha. But you know, preferably, I would honestly prefer, you know, an anime character on my car before I would consider it an Itasha. But that's just me personally, because even Japan has a different way, you know, of considering an Itasha, you know, like an Itasha vehicle, you know. For example, Frozen is actually an anime. Yeah, I just lagged out of Grand Theft Auto. Why is that even a thing? Anyways, back in Grand Theft Auto Online after getting lagged out for whatever reason. Never seen that before. Maybe it was just a sign for me to wrap up the video. Who knows? But yeah, this is the Unas Remus drift version with the brand new Itasha livery. In order to get this vehicle, you have to get the regular Unas Remus and then take it to the LS car meet, where you can then give it the drift tuning suspension, and then after that you can get these liveries, or these brand new liveries, because again, unfortunately, you cannot get these liveries on the normal Unas Remus in the normal cars that are drift versions, which is, again, it really sucks. But who knows, maybe they might implement that in a later update. Maybe they might, you know, see this video, or you know, hear anybody else complaining in the community about this, and maybe they might, you know, add these liveries to the normal versions of these vehicles. But for right now though, this cool, really sick looking livery for the Unas Remus is only available for the drift version. So yeah, kind of sucks, but at the same time kind of cool, and well, you get a nice cool sick drift vehicle with a really cool sick Itasha livery. But yeah, anyway, so if you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like. But that's all the time I have for today in this video. Make sure you guys keep a lookout for some more videos I'm coming out with regarding all the brand new liveries, and even some of the brand new cars with Itasha liveries in the game that were added in with this most recent update. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it again, and I'll see you guys in my next one.